This industry is so big. Think about like the enormity of like just eBay. The amount of GMV transactional money is 20 billion plus. That's just one part of this industry.
Both Drake May and Michael Penix beat my Bills and Josh Allen. So their scans are up at the expense of my favorite player, which is Josh Allen. So it's like, I'm happy, but I'm sad. I mean, how many total scans? How many a week, like average?
On a weekend, we get 1 million. If you do the math on that, it's like 1,000 scans a minute for 20 straight hours. That's pretty much what people do on Lud App.
Welcome to the Trading Cards and Collectibles Podcast on the Radcast Network. From chasing grails to calling bluffs and going inside the hobby. Are you ready to collect? Let's get at it. Here is your host, Ryan Alford.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Trading Cards and Collectibles. You got Ryan and Bryan here. And, you know, I'm in studio, which most people say, hey, you got a cool studio. But you know what? Where I'm not? That's where Bryan is. He's in a Major League Baseball stadium. The Texas Rangers baseball stadium at that, Bryan.
Yeah.
Look at this. If you aren't watching this on YouTube, Spotify, or where you get video, you're missing it, dude. That is MLB. Oh, Bryan's, he goes, where should I do it? In a suite, baby. What's up, dude?
This is the only time they'd ever let me in a suite, though.
You're usually on You're usually up in the stands with a dog and a beer, you know?
Yeah, my camera won't go that far where they put me usually.
Come on, man. I don't believe that. No, that's cool, dude. Texas Ranger Stadium. How's the stadium?
It's beautiful, man. If you haven't been here before, it's just awesome. I mean, the stadium's awesome, as you saw behind me, but it's also the whole experience. You get here, it's 15 minutes from the airport, and there's 15 restaurants and bars and 2 hotels, and it's just awesome. It's on Jerry's World campus, so you got the Rangers and the Cowboys. So it's a fun place to come to, and with the card shop opening up here, I'll be here like once or twice a month. So starting to get some good friends down here and enjoying it.
Texas tea. You know, you remember the Beverly Hillbillies, the Texas tea, that oil money.
Oil money.
You can't hide that oil money. It's flowing, but that's awesome, dude. And, and that's what's great about this show, guys. Everybody listening. Look, Bryan and I are normal guys like everybody else, but we get access, and we're here to share access. Like we get to rub shoulders. Bryan gets, in the stadium in the suite. We're going to show that, bring these things to life. So we're not in a basement doing things. We're also not billionaires, but we are here to give you the access that we're blessed to get access to. So it's fun. And, Bryan gets to mingle and watch his store come to life, man. That's cool. I mean, it's got your name on it. I think anybody listening is probably into trading cards, whether it's sports or Pokemon or collectibles. The dream would be, watching my own, card store, collectible store. I mean, I don't know how you would want that. And then getting to do it at the friggin' stadium. Dude, is that not awesome?
Yeah, it's fun. I was walking through it yesterday with the construction team and, kind of seeing the renderings come to life, and they had some great ideas. And they're collectors themselves, so they're pretty psyched about building the shop, and just the partnership with the Rangers and Panini is going to be super excited. They are super excited about the World Cup. There's 9 matches down here in AT&T, so they're going to be doing a lot of stuff with us too. But all in all, it's just a cool experience, and it's just better. It's a great place for collectors. That's what we want it to be. I took some video. We'll kind of throw this on. You can tease it if you want, Bryan.
Yeah. We'll show it. Bryan's got videos. If you're watching, which you should be, we love our listeners, but give us some love on YouTube or Spotify and or Instagram. You can get on Lud X. You can get on the collectibles.show or Ryan Alford. Any of those, we show all the behind the scenes stuff. But yeah, we'll have some videos playing throughout this as we're talking about it. So if you're listening, giving you a little FOMO that you got to bounce over and look at all the renderings, and then Bryan's just real-time footage of what it's like to build the LCS. And you know what, Bryan? I mean, I'm going to go ahead and tease it myself. I couldn't let you be the only one build a store. So I might have a little something up my sleeve as well. It's news to come, but it will not be at the Texas Ranger Stadium. So I'm going to have to really make the interior pop. I don't have that borrowed interest and amazing surroundings going with it. And so it's cool. Collectibles.show is where you'll find all of the channels and learn more about what we're doing. And ultimately, hey, we want to hear from you. You do case hits at collectibles.show. We want you to send in your favorite pulls of the week. And here's the difference. This isn't about just value. Hey, we want to see some $10,000 hits. Had a couple of those myself a few months back. But it's not just about the value, it's about what you're collecting. What means something to you? Share a story, share a video of you holding up the card that you hit last week that was your favorite player and you nailed it. So case hits at collectibles.show. Send in those videos. I want to know the stories. We're going to bring them to life here on the show. We're going to do a segment each week once we get rolling and get some videos in where we share that on the show with us. We want to feature you on Collectibles Show. It's been a good week in sports. It's a great time for sports. If you listen and you're a sports fan, you've got World Series, we're building to the World Series. You got Major League Baseball playoffs. You got college football, which is huge in the South where I am. And it's becoming more nationwide, I think. It's not just the Southeast Conference anymore or the ACC. It's national. And then you got NFL. You've got, golf, playoff. It's a great time to be a sports fan.
Yeah, it is. It's only like baseball for sure but then my Bears won. It's been a great
That
week.
was a great game. I've got a lot of, let's just say I've got a lot vested in both the quarterbacks. So I just wanted both quarterbacks to play well, which they did. And Caleb is coming along.
Yeah. He's young and there's a lot of pressure on these young quarterbacks. And, when one does it extremely well, it makes the other ones look bad. But if you put him in where his first games, how many games he's played and his stats and what he's doing, he's doing everything he needs to be doing. And now he had to learn a whole new offense and new players and whatnot. So, yeah, I'm happy with it. The Bears have won 3 in a row, which I don't even know the last time they did that. I don't know. A long time ago. So,
yeah, exactly. And then you've got, all the rookie quarterbacks from last year, other than McCarthy, who's been hurt, are playing pretty damn well. It's sort of, is a good building point to trending players of the week on the Lud app, who's trending up. And at the top of that list, I'm going to let Bryan talk about it, but littered on the list is a couple of those big rookies from last year. Bryan, what we got with the scans this week and who's trending?
Yeah, so like you said, the main guy, the guy that's up the most is Drake May. His PSA 10 silver prism traded $500 in late September. Traded $800 last week. He is number 1 in trending players on the Lud app. Number 2, we have Baker Mayfield, continues to go up. That dude's a baller, man. I love that guy. He's mature. Yeah, he's up 56%. And then finally, Michael Penix Jr. is, his cards are finally starting to go up a bit. They're up about just under 20% in the week. Yep. So those are the 3 big ones. But like you said, their quarterbacks always rule, but as you can see, I have a show and tell for the week.
Yes.
This one just came back from eBay Authentics, and it is, I don't know if you'll be able to see it well. It's a Babe Ruth.
Oh, wow.
Out of 25.
Yes.
And it's a game used jersey in there.
Wow. So, that's cool.
And again, he's not going to shoot up any clubs. He's not going to get arrested. He's not going to beat his wife. He's pretty much done doing that stuff.
Yeah, he doesn't have those things that should send the market down, other than maybe just the entire market. If he trends as the market trends, I guess. And speaking of that, it's funny you bring that up. We had a Pokemon. What was his username, Bella? Jim Mint Pokemon. Great guy, super knowledgeable. He was on Tuesday's episode. So if you're listening here on Friday, go back and listen to that. He made this comment, which is sort of funny. He's like, here's why Pokemon's a better investment. He said, Charizard never gets hurt. He never does it, gets arrested. He's always, stable. I mean, cool. His popularity changes, but it's not because of his own behavior.
Now he's just a cool customer. Same every time you see Charizard, he's doing the same stuff.
Yeah, Pikachu. Pikachu is not gonna get thrown in jail and hurt his PR.
No.
If he does, okay, we're in the end times or something. I don't even know what he's walking around, but yeah, it is interesting. He's like, yeah, you don't have those fluctuations based on performance on the field. So I was like, that's an interesting observation.
But it's also interesting because you turn that upside down and you're like, well, why are Pikachu's going up? What did he do to,
pure speculation.
We're talking about just pure, investing in speculation. That is it to the T.
That's true. Speaking of sports on TV, we've got the visual up, and we'll let Bryan talk a little bit what's happening with our playoffs, with our scans. We had followed the exact order of the playoffs last week. I think we have some changes potentially this week, Bryan, don't we?
Yeah. This is. I don't think it's surprising, but what we have is L.A. and the Brewers. L.A. 36,000 scans. The Brewers 22,000. The other side, the Yankees advanced over the Blue Jays. And so in our other side, we have Seattle advanced and the Yankees. And the Yankees are 18,000 scans above the Mariners. But it's going to be really interesting because you're going to talk about the first and second largest cities coming up into the finals, which is LA, New York. And that's going to be super interesting because the Yankees right now are scanned a little more than about 5,000 more than or what is that? 14,000 more than the Dodgers. But the Dodgers, if they keep winning, I think that gap will close.
I think it'll close too. Dodgers look good. I mean, not a surprise.
Yeah. And the thing is, though, how they're winning is not what people thought. I mean, Ohtani, I think his first hit was a home run.
Yeah.
And I think that was his only hit. He's like one for 28.
Yeah.
And it's their pitching that's absolutely dominating.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. Like, I know, and no one's been more, and even before Bryan and I met, a bigger cheerleader of Lud App than me, and being the best scanning app in the App Store. But it still blows my mind, like the volume, of how many freaking people are just scanning cards, getting them in their digital, collection repository, and then getting either values or linking them back to eBay or whatever they're doing. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's this industry is so big. I mean, think about like the enormity of like just eBay at $4 billion in GMV or whatever they're going to do for, and it takes 2.5 minutes to put a card on. And then you talk about all the shows and LCSs and I mean, the amount of GMV transactional money is, 20 billion plus, which that's just one part of this industry. Secondary sales. It doesn't include, what Topps and Fanatics, they're doing printing cards and, wax and, Zion cases and Ludux's app and all that stuff. Like it's a massive, massive industry. And, I was thinking interesting, like having partnerships with these different companies. eBay wants the buyers. So eBay will give an affiliate. If you send buyers over to them, they'll give you an affiliate percent of the GMV. Walmart wants sellers. Walmart has buyers. They got hundreds of millions of buyers.
That's why you and I got to talk about Walmart. I got to get up there on Walmart. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and so, they're going to go at this differently, but, no one has more money than Walmart. So we'll see what happens. But, interesting stuff.
It is interesting. Very cool. What else? Hey, I teased it a little bit. You had a little visit with, maybe people have heard of this company. I'm not sure, but talk about that.
So yesterday, in Dallas, you got headquarters of Panini, you got Beckett, and obviously Fanatics has places all over, but one of their biggest printing facilities is down here. So I got a escorted look into all the printers and what they do, and the jerseys they're cutting up, and the 101s and the new designs and the new security stuff they're throwing. They're very serious about security and keeping this integrity of this market. So they're just always innovating, and they try hard. But man, I'm telling you, dude, I was like, holy crap. Like, I don't even know how many sheets I saw, but pallets of, uncut sheets, but it's insane, man. And I kind of knew that was like that, but like seeing it live and getting explained to me was awesome. So I want to thank my friend Eric Myers, head of innovation for Fanatics, for kindly guiding me around for an hour or two. It was a great experience, and I asked if I could film, and they said no, but so I would put it on here if I could, but I can't, so I won't.
What's going on the rest of the trip there in Texas, Bryan?
Just going to do some, another walk through the shop today, and then just wrapping up with a few meetings here at the stadium, and then heading back to Chicago for the weekend.
Any other thoughts today? Anything else we need to cover, Bryan?
No, I think I'm good. I know that you got a bunch of stuff going on, moving, and you're a busy man. So you're such a cool customer. But even there's a few times we talked, and you're in it, man. You're in it.
Dude, I'm in it. I am. Yes, I'm moving. The way it worked out, moving home and business, and it was not planned. Just both the deals kind of landed there. It's like in a 3-week period, and throw me another ball in. I'm a juggler, man. Juggle, but I'm running out of limbs a little bit. It's all good. We're all human. We all got to go on. And it's all positive things. So it's not negative things. I think it's more, I do a good job of compartmentalizing, and my compartments are like getting full. And so
junk drawer.
I know. If you saw our studios looks, you guys see what looks pretty good. My normal, and you might even hear a little bit of an echo on today's episode because some of our buildup around us is in disrepair, disruption, whatever you want to call it, as we'll be moving studios. So it might be as early as next week, moving into the new space. That's going to be excited to bring some stuff to life. So we'll leave that there. We'll have some more news on that. And we appreciate everyone for listening. And any final thoughts, Bryan?
I'm good, my man.
All right. We appreciate you. You can find us, collectibles.show. You can download any of the episodes there. You can watch them there. You can go to your favorite app. And of course, go to the App Store, LUDEX. We're powered by LUDX. It's the best card scanning app in the store for getting your values, getting your digital collection there, and for integration across eBay and other platforms to come. Appreciate you for listening and for making us a top 5 sports show in the U.S. We appreciate you. We love you. Tell a friend, and we'll see you next time on TCC.
Thanks for tuning in to the show. Don't forget to follow us on your favorite podcast platform, and don't miss the full video version on YouTube. You can find us at www.collectibles.show or follow Ryan on Instagram at Ryan Alford. Now get out there and collect yours.